Does Jaime Munguia really stand a chance to defeat Canelo Alvarez? What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section. If y'all want to know my opinion, and I'm guessing that you do because you're here, I give Jaime Munguia about a 20, maybe 25% chance of beating Saul Alvarez. Pretty much a puncher's chance because he is younger, he is bigger, and possibly even stronger. But what Canelo has to his advantage is experience. And experience alone, I think, is going to be enough to take down a young, hungry lion in Jaime Munguia. And plus, Canelo just has a higher ring IQ than Jaime Munguia. For me, Canelo's too smart for Jaime, and Munguia's style is it's Canelo Alvarez's dream, you know. Why do I say that? It was because Jaime Munguia is a come forward fighter. He throws punches in bunches. Jaime throws a lot of combinations. But the problem with that is that Canelo is a counterpuncher. Now, I know since moving up to the bigger weight divisions, Canelo has been fighting out of the high guard and coming forward. But when he was down there at 154, he was a counterpuncher fighting on the back foot. Like, for an example, the first fight versus Triple G. In my opinion, Canelo is going to make light work of Jaime. But what do I know? My last prediction that I did for Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, I got it horribly wrong. So nothing would surprise me. But Canelo is definitely not no Devin Haney. Another thing I wanted to touch on was this. And I'm just thinking out loud, so correct me if I'm wrong. But is it just me, or has this fight been low-key, just flying under the radar? What do I mean by that? What I mean is I don't see much buzz or advertisement around this fight. Now, it might be a demographic thing or a problem because I'm up here in Northern California, and they might be getting pumped up for this fight south of the border in Mexico. But here in California, nobody's really talking about this fight. All of boxing, or all of the boxing fans that I know, rather, everybody online, when it comes to Canelo, the boxing fans have been adamant about wanting to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. Now, for the most part, I like this fight between Jaime and Saul Alvarez. But to be real, I'd rather much see the David Benavidez fight myself, just like everybody else. I think that we might get it. I think we might get to see it in September. But if it doesn't happen, I will be bummed if we don't get to see that fight in September. And if Canelo doesn't fight David Benavidez by the end of this year, it's official. Canelo did duck David Benavidez. And, it is what it is, because I think with Benavidez moving up to 175 and Canelo making those comments about David Benavidez brings nothing to the table except 25 pounds, there's a good chance that we might not get it. So that's why I'm not keeping my hopes up so I don't get disappointed later. And to keep it 100 with y'all, man, to be 1,000 with y'all, I don't blame Canelo for not fighting David Benavidez and choosing to fight Jaime Munguia, and then quite possibly, from the rumors and everything, it sounds like he might be fighting Edgar Berlanga. after Jaime. And why do I say that? Why am I giving Canelo a pass? Well, it's something that Canelo said that left me pondering. And what Canelo said that left me pondering was a post from Michael Benson. I imagine Michael Benson translating it from Spanish to English. But the post is from Twitter X from Michael Benson, and I quote, Canelo Alvarez on fans demanding the David Benavidez fight. The truth is, I've always fought those who people say I don't want to fight. I am in a position that I have earned, where I can do whatever I want to do. And at the end of the day, I won't please them with anything. When they wanted me to fight Gennady Golovkin, I fought Golovkin, Callum Smith, Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, Austin Trout, Erislandy Lara. So if you look at that, they are never pleased with anything. I will do what I want to do, end quote. So as I read this, I thought to myself, and I found myself agreeing with Canelo Alvarez. Like, who else in the sport has fought 4 or 5 nemesis that the people were insisting they fight? Even the pound for pound king, Terrence Crawford, has only fought 1 nemesis that the fans were asking for, Errol Spence. And Gervonta Davis still hasn't fought any of the fighters people want him to see. Or I'm sorry, Gervonta Davis still hasn't fought any of the fighters people been requesting him to fight. Nobody else in the sport has a better resume than Canelo's, besides Anthony Joshua. But other than AJ, Canelo is, in fact, the cash cow. And at the end of the day, whether he fights David Benavidez or not, he is going down as a first ballot Hall of Famer with or without a David Benavidez fight. And at the end of the day, Canelo's right about the casuals when it comes to the casuals. He's damned if he does and he's damned if he doesn't. Because hypothetically speaking, if Canelo does fight and beat David Benavidez, all the casuals are just going to, pick another flavor of the month and demand Canelo fights him next. Like, he's ducking David Morrell now. And now I want to show you guys this clip of Floyd Mayweather talking about getting to a certain position of power in his career where he gets to pick and choose who he does fight and who he doesn't fight.
When you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
And that's where Canelo's at in his career. He's in a position of power to pick and choose who he wants to fight because he's earned that right. So with that being said, I still like this fight. I still like the Jaime Munguia fight. Not as much as the David Benavidez fight, but I still think that the Munguia versus Canelo is going to be a fun fight. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. This has been your boy O-Dog, boxing in the mouth. This bitch.